All right, friends, here we go. We're heading to Bartels. How you doing? What's up? How you doing? Hey Jeff, how you doing, man?
Alright, what's going on? Yeah, Lily's not here today, man. I was going to ask her what route she took, you know, when she went to Pioneer Town, because I'm looking, it looks like the only way to get there are freeways.
Is she not coming at all, or is she just not doing that?
What's that?
Is she not coming at all, or she's just not here yet?
She's not coming today. Thank you said she's not coming. She's going to ride tomorrow. Choppers around there.
Oh, no chop. Okay, well I'll go to Cook's Corner. I'll see you guys later. I just wanted to come by and laugh at your bikes.
You got the GoPro on there too, huh?
Yeah, you know,
I just don't want on mine,
I've been trying to record a bit. You know, trying to
How's
do.
this grip work?
You buying that bike? Okay. How much they want?
They haven't even got a value for that.
We're working on it.
All right, friends, we're heading out. Heading out to the highway. Looking for adventure, whatever comes our way. Got people behind me. Got it. Let me start the beast. Turn this puppy around so you can see the magic. Alright friends, so you know, we're cruising on down the highway. This is Pacific Coast Highway. As you can see, the sky was a little on the gray side of things. It was really cold, and it's supposed to be spring already here in Los Angeles, but apparently no one's told the weather that. But compared to the rest of the country, you know, who's freezing, I think Florida is the only one that's got some heat. But everybody else, I think, is freezing. I guess LA ain't too bad. But anyway, we're cruising on down the highway, as I mentioned, and we are going to our first stop. So we always end up stopping at this Shell gas station. I think it's the Shell gas station. And basically, we just stopped there to refuel. My bike has got a 3.5 gallon tank. And I always put gas, you know, as you saw earlier in the video, I always put gas right before I come to the meetup. But you know, since I have a small tank, whenever I get a chance to top off, I just go for it. That's just me. You know, I like to have that little cushion, if you want to call it that, of safety. So that's kind of what that's about. So, but other people like myself who have motorcycles with small tanks, they're also refueling and topping off. The guys with the big 6-gallon tanks, you know, the ones who ride the Gold Wing or the Street Glide, Road Glide, you know, they just they just go there to kick back. So anyway, that's the first stop we're coming to. After that, there was some discussion if we should go to Ventura or Ojai, but we decided to head to Ojai. So that's where we're going to head to right after our little gas stop. But coming up, we're going to stop for some gas, baby. Friends, we're taking off. I guess we're going to go to Ojai. That's Ojai. I don't know if it's the Mexican place or like a bar gastro pub thing, but in any case, we ride. So another fun adventure here with my biker buddies. So we had just turned onto Decker Road, and this was the brilliant idea of one of my biker friends named Jim. Normally we just shoot up PCH all the way up, but some of my biker friends, they're into the twisties, they're into the curves, and they want to do some twisties. And Jim was like, "Hey, I know this back road, it's really nice." So I'm cool with twisties, but in case you don't know, I ride a chopper. I ride a American Iron Horse, Texas chopper. So it's got a bit of a rake, and it's when Iron Horse built my bike, they didn't think to themselves, "Yeah, let's make a bike that's twisty friendly, that can take the sharp turns." No, they said to themselves, "Let's build a cool bike that looks hardcore, and you ride down the freeway and you look like that guy." Captain America from Easy Rider. So whenever I do these twisties, I'm always like, okay, kind of trying to calculate everything. And some of these, like this one right now, this little turn that we're in, that was a tight turn. Woo, I was like, what is going on here, baby? But I am able to do it. I do all the twisties. And I will say this about the twisties and the curves and everything. I think they make you a better rider, because you get, anyone can kind of go down the highway, straight line. That ain't a problem. Anybody can do that. But when you do the turns, like this one coming up here, doing the twisties, kind of bending over there, I think it makes you a little bit better of a rider. It works. You build your skills. You start looking ahead a bit. There was a book. I can't remember the name of the book, but there was one book I read a while ago about. How to, it was called like Professional Biker or something like that, and it was all about, when you come up to these twisties like this one, you kind of want to look ahead. You have to give yourself a little wide, prepare to make a little bit of a wide turn there, and of course always look for cars coming like that one, like that red demon there. Here comes this white, what is that, a Ferrari? Oh my God, that dude who got a Ferrari, he isn't thinking to himself, "Oh, maybe I should cruise my Ferrari at 25 miles per hour." No, he wants to do the twisties at full blast. So, as a biker, you always got to be prepared for that. Always got to be ready for the madness. But anyway, the twisties. So this was a very long road, very twisty. Not going to play the whole thing because it's going to be like a half an hour. But yeah, the twisties, you got to love them. Okay, so as you can already see, it's been, you know, a bit of a twisty, curvy ride. About now, that guy who you see in front of me, that's my friend Gil. He's kind of a surfer, does like a lot of surfing, and he's like I think he's like 75, 78. He's up there in age, almost not too far from 80. And the man's riding his street glide, he's surfing, you know. I hope to be that active when I get that age. But anyway, the reason I'm chiming in here is most of our other friends are well ahead of us. You know, I'm in a chopper, so I'm kind of taking the turns conservatively. But my friend Gil, who's in front of me right now, he doesn't really like the twisties himself. So even though he's got a street glide, you know, he's trying to take it easy. So needless to say, our friends have moved well beyond us. So, you know, we're like, uh-oh, now what are we gonna do? You know, we're just kind of going down the road. And there's an area over here where the street does a fork, you know, so you can either go right or left. And for a second, I almost went right because I thought, well, maybe they went right. But then my friend Gil went left, and I said, okay, I'm just gonna follow him because even if he's going the wrong way, I don't want him to be by himself, right? So I ended up following him, and eventually we did catch up with our buddies. But the ironic thing is, at the end of the ride, when we went to eat, and when we finished eating, we were all starting to head back, and none of us realized that Gil was still, you know, he hadn't gone back to his bike yet. He was still out and about, you know. I think he was in the restroom or something. So he ended up being left behind anyway, which I don't really like doing. I think it's very uncool when you leave somebody behind, you know. So I feel bad about that, but oh well, it's happened to me more times than I hate to care to mention. Anyway, I'm about to catch up with the guys. I'm not too sure what they're doing, but it was a fun ride, and we're gonna catch up. We're gonna stop at one more little gas stop. I'm not gonna get gas. We're just stopping to regroup, and then we're heading towards the place where we're going to eat. But first, we're gonna do a little bit more riding. So that's coming up in just a little bit here. All right. Where we're going. These guys are I'm just following the leaders here, I'm telling you. We're supposed to be we're heading back to Calabasas or something, but oh well, it's all part of the magic. We're rolling again, we're rolling. Got Johnny over there. Got the guys. I think I need to adjust my GoPro here because it seems like it's a little high. Anyway, let's ride. All right, so we're just finished our little second. I guess this is number 18th gas stop. You know, we make a lot of gas stops. You know, what can I say? We love gas stations. But anyway, we're finally heading towards our lunch destination. We are going to take this back road, which is really nice. It's another kind of twisty, not as hardcore twisty, but a little less twisty than the road we were just on, which I like a little bit better because the curves are much more sweeping, and it's really nice. It's really beautiful. Unfortunately, my GoPro battery stopped working. I mean, it ran out of juice, basically. That's the problem with batteries. So I didn't get to record too much. This is a small portion that you're seeing right here. When I did stop, I was able to put in a new battery, and I do a little talking at the end. You'll see that at the end of the video here when I'm wrapping things up. But it's kind of a shame I didn't get a really record the ride up the mountain here, because it was really, really pretty, and I really enjoyed it. And you know, that's like I said before in one of my other videos. You know, I like riding because it relaxes you, and you know, you go places you might not normally go to, and it just, you know, I don't know, it's very meditating, and I think it's something everybody should give a try. Maybe biking's not for everybody, but I don't know. My one regret is in the motorcycle scene is that I didn't start earlier. I had a chance to start riding in my early 20s. When I was 23, a friend of mine offered to sell me his Honda, and he only wanted $300 for it, and I was going to buy it, but you know, when I informed my mom and dad about it, they said, "You're gonna die," and they basically refused, you know, to allow me to buy the bike. Of course, I was 23. I should have just bought it anyway. But you know, when you're 23, you know, you're young. You know, you listen to your parents, I guess, or at least I did. But anyway, I love riding, and it's something I hope I can do for, you know, the rest of my life. Okay, we're here at this Mexican. What's the name of this place? Do you know? Nobody knows. There's the whole crew over here. Everybody looking cool. There's the chopper. I'm here. Let me put this on there a second. Yeah. I don't know if this is getting a good view. Anyway, you got the Ozman here. I'm trying to find a good place to sit this thing, but I'm not having much luck. Anyway, it was a good ride. And he's doing some videotaping over there himself. He's got a fancy GoPro as well. GoPro action. Yeah. Hey, there I am. You can see.
I know, it's brand new. I gotta use it. I haven't used it this first time.
Oh,
I just got
cool.
it.
What number is it?
7. I got it for like $250.
Well, you know, I got this one because I like the screen. I want to be able to see myself.
Oh, that's what it is.
You know, that's why I paid extra. But I was gonna get the one a little older, but. You know what you're gonna do.
I saw that, but I go up, but you can't still record this way.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, I'm recording right now.
On the 7th you can, huh?
Yeah. The only problem is battery power is so pathetic here.
Right.
You know, I hate that.
30 minutes.
But oh well.
I got the package where it gave you 2.
Yeah, well that's cool. All right, friends. Well, I'm gonna get a shot of my boots here because I am wearing my boots. Give you guys some boot action. Get you the WESCO before I call it a day. This is not all like falling over. Trying to videotape myself. Oh. So I can make another famous, you know, video. You know, I gotta make them cool, make them happen.
Oh, I see it there.
So I put it down. You know, the problem with this thing is it's too, I wish it was a little bit more wide angle. So when I get it close, it makes me look kind of fat. Because like I talk like this, but then when I was looking in the computer, I was like, man, I look kind of fat.
You look kind of fat, huh?
So I didn't like that. Anyway, I think we're gonna go eat. I'm gonna wrap up the video here because I want to eat and not deal with any more videoing. So you guys have a good one, and ride like the wind. Don't let the wind ride you. Take care, guys and gals.